Hi everyone, it's Kim here at Good Vibe Astrology, and today I want to talk to you about Mercury Retrograde. This isn't going to be a technical post. I'm just going to give you an idea, sign by sign, of what you can expect to experience during the retrograde period and how you can leverage this energy for more abundance, smoother ride. These tips are going to remind you right away that you're the boss. You decide how you're going to experience this. It's also important to know that Mercury retrograde is not a time for pushing things through, to struggle to get it done. It's not a time to roll up your sleeves and punch your way forward. It's a time to drop the oars, as Abe always says, turn around and let the boat float downstream. Just relax and ease through this experience. Mercury is retrograde March 2019 between the 5th and the 28th. I'm going to put the times up here so you can get a visual. But let's get started. This Mercury retrograde will see the planet of communication, the messenger of the gods, turning around and going backwards through Pisces, from 29 degrees of Pisces to 16 degrees of Pisces. And we're going to look sign by sign at what that means for each one of you. If you have Sun in Aries, this Mercury retrograde is turning around in your solar 12th house. We can talk more about what that means later, but just know this is a time to go in and listen to your dreams. Your imagination goes wild, so it's a really creative time. Not so good for doing taxes or checking on your bank card and looking at finances and trying to nut things out. You can window shop, yes. Dream about the shiny new objects you want, that's fine. Google them. But let's not buy them at this time. Ease into this practice of listening to your higher self. That's what's important right now. You can go commercial and push your business and go shopping later. But at this time, tune in through meditation, connecting to your higher self. You want to tune into what messages are welling up. Watch for synchronicity. Check in with how you feel and practice the art of receiving. When it comes to romance, it's like a wild animal, so no sudden moves, no big commitments, just have the experience, be present in the experience. For career, ease off the gas. You want to move forward without cracking the whip. Just allow for the stream to motivate you. Go with inspiration. As far as your health and well-being, you're going to need more sleep, more rest, more relaxing. This is tricky for Aries because you want to just power through everything. See if you can take deep breaths and find ways to experience a kind of a physical peace in your body. With the Sun in Taurus, Mercury retrograde for you is a time when the usual groups and friends turn into this kind of chaos. It's difficult to nail things down. It's like a herd of wild horses all galloping off in different directions. Nothing feels predictable when it comes to friendships. It's certainly not in your control, but that's okay. You want to allow for a new view when it comes to your social connections. That's through social media, your face-to-face and your online communities and friends, and find ways to relax amidst the chaos. This is a golden opportunity for you to experience a new perspective with all your connections. And again, we don't push, we don't try to make it happen, we don't nail down commitments, we relax and allow. When it comes to romance, instead of red roses, suddenly you're on playground duty. You're being asked to mind your new love interest's kids or dog or something. It feels like, wait, what? This doesn't feel romantic. And again, this is a short period of time, and just see what you can learn about your current love relationship. Or if you're single right now, you're going to learn something about what it is you really want when it comes to relationships. Career is like connecting with your true goals. It's possible that you're going to have these sudden realizations that you've been hammering away at something that isn't really authentic, or maybe not authentic anymore. It's a goal you wanted 5 years ago and you stuck to it because that's the goal, but you realize, oh, hang on, things have changed. Allow for that shift of vision. Allow the messenger of the gods to whisper in your ear and give you a new direction. As far as well-being, cardio is best if you're fit for it. Obviously, you don't do anything without your healthcare professional's consultation, but anything that exercises the heart and the cardiovascular. So if you're not on the treadmill or doing runs or taekwondo, long walks are excellent. Root vegetables are also really good. Carrots, potatoes, sweet potatoes, radishes, yummy things from underground. Sun in Gemini, the focus is very strong on your career, mission, profession, and it can feel right now like this miasma, this dream, like what is happening? Nothing's nailed down. You don't have the schedule. No one's getting back to you on time. Okay, you got to just go with the flow and trust that this is going to come out to your best benefit. Maybe there's only just this tiny speck of light at the end of the tunnel, but for the next 3 weeks, you let go of trying to micromanage and you let go of trying to believe that you know how things are going to work. It's not about making it happen. It's about allowing. And through this chaos, you're going to come to some new understandings. And that's where Mercury comes in, your ruler, and gives you new insights. So let go of the control freak within and just have a holiday. Obviously, you might still be working, but you just think, this is just a holiday time. You do the job, but you don't try to manage it and control it or manage others who seem to not be getting back to you in a timely fashion. So relax and go where the universe opens new doors, because it will. With romance, you'll be attracted to anyone in authority now. Okay, if they're in a uniform, woohoo! It's someone who's really got their life happening and have reached a level of accomplishment that's going to really light you up. But it's a phase which may or may not last, so no binding commitments at this time. Just take it easy. It's only for 3 weeks. Just enjoy this new level of attraction. When it comes to career, because this is a huge focus for you, again, don't try to make everything happen in one fell swoop. Scrutinize anything before signing, but relax and take everything one day at a time. With your well-being and health, the best results come from meditation. Ease up on any mental chatter. Just let go. Sun in Cancer, it's travel plans and study plans and anything that expands your world, whether it's online or offline, are prime for verbal missteps and slip-ups, and it's like the trickster's playground. So you take a deep breath. It's not about forging ahead right now, but finding peace and serenity in the midst of contrast. Take time out to reconsider your worldview. Is this what you think, or is it what others expect you to think? That's where the gold is. Also, if you have to travel during the Mercury retrograde period, allow for plenty of time for things to be delayed but not denied. Romance, dynamic people excite you, but you want to look before you leap. Career, import, export, social media, revenues, all these things might drop for a short period of time. Don't panic. You know what the public wants. You do provide it in the services that you give, whether you work for someone else or work for yourself. So trust that. It's all right to have these dips because that allows it to go up again. Your well-being and health, this is a really good time for starting a fitness program that you actually believe in. So be adaptive to what you believe is going to make you the healthiest and the strongest and the most vibrant. If you have the sun in Leo, Mercury retrograde in your shared resources sector has you reconsidering joint finances, any financial arrangements like loans, grants, funding. You could be looking and having a chance to reflect back on choices that you've made and commitments in that area of life. As you sift through the possibilities, look for places that you might feel could benefit from adjustment. You get to decide how this goes, but not yet. Let it marinate for a while. Meanwhile, you go have fun. This is a time to just lighten up and relax and trust that these joint finances are going to sort out. When it comes to romance, deep and meaningful raves, connections of the intense and intimate kind fuel you right now, really light you up and lights up your creativity too. So allow for some mystery and some unknown in that area of life. When it comes to career, go ahead and sort your debts, look at what is owed, what is owing, and find ways to ease out of the red. But you don't action it yet. That's going to be when Mercury turns direct. For now, it's a brainstorm, so anything's possible and you just look at it. We're going to deal with it later. When it comes to well-being and health, anything that allows you to immerse in water where possible, so baths, showers, jacuzzi, pools, rivers, oceans, allow for relaxation and release when you are in this beautiful element. With the sun in Virgo, again, Mercury is your ruler like Gemini, and communications with partners, practical or intimate, can go a bit zany right now. They can get muddled and blurred. It's not the best time to come to any conclusions because wires get crossed. Thoughts are misunderstood. So you say one thing, they hear another, they respond, you freak out. We don't want to do that. This is a time to get very clear on what you're communicating and trust that you may not have the whole picture, you may not have heard it right. Ask questions and make sure before you jump on anything that you understand what's really going on. Use your gut feelings to make choices that can't be delayed, and relax and ease up on any kind of judgment on yourself or others. When it comes to romance, if you're thinking couples counseling, now's a great time to start. Otherwise, again, it's just relax and don't get too mentally involved in who said what, what's right, what's wrong. Just let all that go. When it comes to career, mission, profession, reconsider or reevaluate any collaborations or business partners. The strong ones will thrive and the weak ones might be on their way out. You let them go. As far as your well-being and health, drop any attempts to become the martyr. It's probably happening unconsciously, but you want to delegate at this time. Ask for help if you need it. Not everything is up to you. Your body and your health will appreciate it when you do. Sun in Libra, Mercury retrograde through your house of health and well-being says reconsider your lifestyle at this point. Is it really what you want? Or are you there because circumstances, air quotes, beyond your control have put you there? Take stock of your nutrition, your exercise, your health care, your comfort, your routine, what lights you up, what feels like you must do. Start with what you believe about your body and listen. When it comes to romance, the couples that work together stay together. You got to find common goals and live them. With career, you want to put your mind to the little day-to-day things that fuel your highest ambition. Are they fun? Do they make you smile? If not, there's something wrong in Denmark. Go in there and find ways to make every moment feel like a blessing. With health and well-being, if a health issue at this time comes up, it's suggesting that you're not living completely authentically to your highest excitement. So what is it that you're tolerating, and what tolerations can you let go of? With the sun in Scorpio, this is a time to go into cruise control in the creative realm and practice the art of allowing. Think play, recreate, relax. Consider where you can expand your beliefs and live more in the immediate moment, as opposed to worrying about what happened before and what's going to happen next. Stay present. The goal is to drop judgment and experience life in this red-hot moment. And it will be red-hot when you stop worrying about it. As far as romance, couples that play together stay together, so ratchet up the fun. And if you're single, that means have more fun yourself, because the universe is only going to give to you as good as you do. So the more fun you have, the more you can smile internally and feel this warm connection with yourself, the more you will attract relationships that offer the same. With career, speculation can actually be good for you at this time, especially if you're going back over previous ground. What can you adjust or tweak? With your health and well-being, anything that boosts your ki, boosts your excitement, your vitality, anything that makes you light up that inner smile and lightens the load is a panacea. With the sun in Sagittarius, turn your thoughts inward to your home life, to family and symbiotic relationships. If you have enough me time to appreciate recent inner growth and refuel your tanks, you'll have plenty to give to others. Otherwise, it starts to get stressed and a little frayed at the edges. That's up to you to take care of. Ask yourself some rhetorical questions about your tribe, about your family. What does it mean to you? And your home, is it a perfect reflection of what you consider a sanctuary? Ask these these questions, tune in and muse on the answers. You don't have to action them yet. When it comes to romance, there might be a grudge to release. Once you do, once you let go, it's blue skies. So tune into where you might harbor some anger or resentment and see what you can do to just let it go, let it go, let it go. When it comes to your career, you need to be the boss. It's not working for others who don't appreciate your gifts. So you need to find a way to appreciate your gifts and what you have to offer within yourself. Whether you're an entrepreneur working for yourself or employed or looking for work, it doesn't matter. Appreciating what you have to offer allows the universe to surround you with people who appreciate you as well. Health and well-being, you want to amp up self-love and nurturing, especially if you're suddenly expected to take care of others at this time. And again, that signals the universe to surround you with those who appreciate and will care for you. With Sun in Capricorn, consider yourself the master of Freudian slips right now. Your tongue, pen, keyboard, it's kind of out of control. You say one thing, they hear another. It's going to be a little radical. So just be ready for that. Emails without body language can be misconstrued. Sending text messages without punctuation can be a disaster unless you double check before you press send. Do revise things at this time. Rethink. If you're editing manuscripts, working on things established in the past, going back, structures that you built before any form of communication, especially, this is excellent time for that, to rethink. When it comes to romance, you could run into an old flame while visiting the old haunts, the old neighborhood. And it's true, some people do change. So test the waters to see if this old flame is still on the same track, that track that had you breaking up in the first place. Or if there's been a magical change, and whether it's friendship or rekindling, check it out first with awareness. When it comes to career, mission, profession, rethink your process, whether that's creative or practical. You may be missing a core value that wants to live out in your career life. Tap into what that is. When it comes to health and well-being, you want to conjure flexible thoughts that allow you to go with the flow. As I said in the beginning, drop the oars, turn around, and float downstream. Everything you want, as Abe says, that's Abraham Hicks, everything you want is downstream. With Sun in Aquarius, use this time to get in touch with what really offers you a sense of peace and well-being. It may be time with others, it may be time alone. It may mean letting go of outmoded ideas or people or core values that fuel non-productive thoughts. So awareness is always going to be the first step here. It will lead to skills and talent development that is more authentic to anything that you thought possible. It's like new core values are awakening inside you, and they're going to need an outlet. So brainstorm that. And the first step might be letting go of kind of clenching on to things from the past. When it comes to romance, enjoy light flirtation, banter, but this is no time for nailing things down. Just let it be for now. Whether you're single or interested or not interested, not dating or in a committed relationship, just amp up the fun. No need to sign on the dotted line. Career, mission, profession, back up everything. Make copies of everything. Keep track of where you put documents and keys. That means every single thing. With health and well-being, passive actions work best. Starting with blessing. Bless the food that you eat. Bless the water that you drink. Love your body. Tune into your body. Listen to your body. It's the non-action and simple mental vibrations that are going to give you the most peace and vitality. With the Sun in Pisces, Mercury Retrograde tracks through your birth sign, asking you to take a look in the mirror. Reflect on what you believe about yourself, what you do, where you do it, whom you do it with. Set an intention right now to notice the things that you like about your life and the things that make you smile. And then exhale worries away with each breath. So you're inhaling peace, exhaling worry. Simple as that. With romance, you absolutely ooze attraction and allure 24/7. You can just do with that whatever you want. Just know it's there. And that the next 3 weeks are not time to have any judgments or make any strong decisions either way. With career, again, just ease off until next month to launch anything new. In the meantime, you just brainstorm with an open mind. And with your health and well-being, your key is listening to the body. It makes all the difference in the world. You want to do a body scan? I've got a link to that in the notes that are going to give you a chance to go through the entire body and listen to whatever messages it has to give you. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed the Mercury retrograde tips. Jump into the comments if you have any questions. I'd love to see you there. Lots of love.